Next up on the list from HiveScience, we have some EcoNews. This is not good news for anybody involved here. For all humankind, this is bad news. Plastic rocks found on a remote volcanic island are a terrifying discovery. At first, scientists couldn't identify the strange bluish-green rocks, so they ran a chemical test on them, and plastic rocks have been found on a remote volcanic island off of Brazil's Brazilian coast in what geologists have described as a new and terrifying development. They add that the discovery is yet another sign of how human activity is drastically changing the nature of the world and even Earth's geology. Just a second, I gotta clear my throat. Sorry about that. Dubbed Plastiglomerates, the rocks are a mixture of sedimentary granules and other debris that have been fused together by plastic melted from volcanic activity. At first, reported by Reuters, geologist from the Federal University of Paraná recently made the discovery on Trinidad Island, a green turtle refuge with no permanent human settlements, found in the Atlantic, 1,140 kilometers or 708 miles from Brazil's southeastern state of Espírito Santo. The scientists couldn't initially identify the strange bluish-green rocks, so they ran a number of chemical tests on the sample. This revealed that they are made of both rocky sediment and plastic, most likely from fishing nets, a major contributor to plastic pollution in the world's oceans. This is a new and terrifying at the same time because pollution has reached geology. Fernanda Alvear Santos, a geologist at the Federal University of Paraná, told the news agency. We identified the pollution mainly comes from fishing nets, which is very common debris in the Trinidad Island beaches. The nets are dragged by marine currents and accumulate on the beach. When the temperature rises, the plastic melts and becomes embedded with the beach's natural materials, Santos added. This isn't the first time plastiglomerates have been unearthed. Initially documented in 2014, it has now been seen in locations across the Earth's surface. However, this recent discovery on Trinidad Island is particularly shocking as it's relatively remote and home to a diverse selection of rare wildlife. The island serves as one of the main nesting sites for green sea turtles in Brazil and has been known to harbor nurseries of humpback whales. No humans live on the island. There's just a very small research station controlled by the Brazilian Navy. Plastiglomerates are a grim reflection of a wider problem of plastic pollution. According to a report released earlier this month, there are now more than 170 trillion pieces floating in the world's oceans. When discussing how human activity is impacting the planet, scientists sometimes use the term Anthropocene, a proposed geological epoch that's defined by the impact of humans on Earth's geology and ecosystem. Not everyone agrees. We have entered this epoch since geological time usually works in a gigantic time scale, not mere centuries. However, this new discovery shows human-made materials are now having a literal impact on Earth's geology. Even long after humans are gone, traces of our activity will be left in the planet's geological records indefinitely. And we talk so much about the Anthropocene, and this is it, said Santos. So what do y'all think of that? That's pretty shocking development. This is what they look like. I don't know if we could zoom in on this or not, but yeah, that's one of these rocks. You can see the blue binding it together, mixed in with the sediment. Yeah, on a volcanic island. Anyway, that is all I have for science news today.